Steve Howland here again from DieCastAirplane.com, and we're going to review the newly arrived InFlight 200 scale C-130J model. This one is the US Air Force Hurricane Hunters model. It's a WC-130J Hercules. Item number is IF130HH001. We'll put a link to the model on the video or under the video when we're done here. InFlight 200 is one of the oldest manufacturers of 1/200 scale models. They've been making them for almost 20 years now, and the owners are passionate about the models they make, and they have great attention to details, and they've continued to improve the molds over the years and add details and accuracies. One of the negatives of the InFlight 200s is that you have to wait often up to 2 years between when they announce model and when they actually release it. However, the wait is always worth it, as the models are really high quality. And the features of the InFlight models is that they're all very limited in production numbers, sometimes as low as 20 models and rarely more than 150 models in a production run, making them very hard to get and extremely important to pre-order them when they do get announced. They have all got scale landing gear. Now they have antennas. Most come with stand. This one does. And in the last 2 years, almost all of them have come with stands included. They're nicely printed. They're all metal models, and the landing gear is very detailed, and the tires roll on them, which is great. Of course, the best part of any video is actually unboxing the model. So I've got a nice display board that is available from InFlight and available on our website at DieCastAirplane.com. We'll put a link to this on that, and I'm going to use that as a base for laying out the model. The box, all InFlight boxes have a sleeve on them with good details and good printing on the boxes. InFlight has always used soft foam packaging, so they have very good shipping stability. This model has, they usually put plastic right over that. That keeps the model from rubbing on the foam and hurting the paint. And there's a collector's card there with the limited edition information. This model does come with a stand. We'll put the stand together in a little bit. The model itself is nicely packed but easy to remove. And there are 2 accessory packs that come with this model. So I'm going to put the box aside here. And I usually use the top of the foam just to hold the model while I'm working on it. I'm going to put the stand together first, just so I have something to put the model on while I'm working on it if I need to. All you need to do that is a Phillips screwdriver. The stand has a Phillips screw in the bottom, and there's a little nut in the slot there, so you don't, it doesn't matter if you drop that out, but you can, if you hold your finger over that when you take the screw out, you won't drop that nut out on the floor. Then just put the stand in like so. And there's the stand, and in this case the stand has the information on it as well. There are 2 accessory packages that come with this model. I can't open them with the gloves on, so I'll take those off for now. The first accessory package has the landing gear, 2 mains, and nose gear for displaying with the gear down. The second package has the gear doors, if you want to display it with the gears up, and also the long-range fuel tanks. And we'll show how all these pieces go on. So I'm going to put the long-range fuel tanks on first. And I gave a little try on this model before we ran the video, and what I found on this particular model is the one on the left wing dropped right in and fit great. The fit was not as good on the one on the right hand wing, and I had to be very careful putting that in. It was a lot more effort to get it to stick in. but actually I've done it a couple times now. It fits great. It also comes with little gear door covers, so if you're going to display it with the gear off, gear up on the stand, you can just put these in place. I found though that these, while these go in very nicely, they don't stay in. If you're going to display it, as soon as I tip the model over, they're going to fall out, which it just did on that one. The nose gear is fine, that goes in okay, but these come out. So you will have to, if you're going to display it without gear and with the gear doors on, you're going to have to put something sticky in to hold them in place. I use white glue myself because just a dab will hold it in place, and the white glue is not a permanent thing. You can always take the doors back out. So those doors don't stay in, but they're there if you want them. I prefer my models with the gear displayed down anyway, and in this case they actually have a magnet on the door, and the magnet aligns and they stay in just perfectly. So the gear down display is no problem on these models. They just drop right in there. Nose gear drops in to the slot. Even here. And so the gear down display is fine, and they stay on just fine there because they're magnetized, which is a fairly new innovation in the last couple of years and really great. Props do spin. And the rear door can be displayed closed like that, or it opens. On this model, the navigation lights on the wingtips are just painted. The only one that's an actual embedded section is the one on the tail, top of the nav light on the tail. So here's my preferred display setup with the gear down, with the door closed. Now that's, the door may fall open on you as well, so that may be something that needs a little something there to hold it up if you want to display it with it up. We'll put it on the stand. It's a great fit on the stand. It's got just a little bit of turn to it if you want. Get this out of the way. There's the model displayed on the stand, and of course it's, if you want, with this nice little piece of runway, take the stand away and display it, making its takeoff roll. Thanks for watching this video, and thanks for all your support for all the years that we've been selling these wonderful die-cast airplanes at www.diecastairplane.com and affiliated stores. We'll be back with more models reviews soon.